Brooklyn.org.
All right. Yeah, keep going. You're a comedian.
Comedian because I wasn't getting work. I really just want to be an actor. But it's like, that's not what my life plan was set to be. So.
Isn't that's so fascinating? I wonder how many of us that's true for.
I'd say about 98%.
I'm asking, can you swing toward me a little bit more? Oh no, let's deal with that. Any? Oh, because that's why. It is. Because I had you on the. See if this mic were. Just get on there and.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody talking there.
Hello. Oh, I hear.
You can use this one. I said, okay, they fixed it because they had like a robot voice on there.
That's okay. I mean, do I?
Yeah, no, you don't have to.
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Yeah, and stay where you are. Okay. Whoa, Sloan.
Should I go? Oh, hey.
There you are.
Hey,
there we go.
Okay. Everyone's here.
Okay.
All right. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay.
I was trying to figure it out and I couldn't figure it out, but now I got it. Now
everyone is here.
Got your ass now. All right. Yeah, this is No Suggestion. I'm Ralph Jean Pierre. Co-host Aston Hollins is here.
Hello.
All right, and we got someone came in and saved the day. We almost didn't have a guest tonight, but man,
a special guest.
So pleased, so honored to have. Wait, I'm gonna fuck your last name up.
Try it. I want to see it.
Wait, is it Brettholtz?
Yes.
Sloan Brettholtz.
Yes. Wow, that's the first try. That's really great.
Wait. One more time.
Brettholtz.
Brettholtz.
Yeah,
yep.
But it's Brettholtz.
Brettholtz.
Whatever you want.
I went to Phoenix University.
Yeah. I do want to change my name, but I think it's too late for SAG because I've been SAG for so long.
It's probably never too late. They probably have a name request, like a change name form.
Maybe. Yeah. I want to go by, I'll get the room taste in here. Okay. I want to go by my middle name, which is Sloan Morgan.
Sloan Morgan, that's cool.
It's cool, right? But I always am like, no, I have to keep the last name. So I do make it. All the people that were like, you're never going to be crap. No one ever said that to me. Everyone was very supportive. But if like, they
were thinking it.
Yeah, they were thinking it in the back of their, they were like in their
when
diaries.
They were feeling bold.
Yeah. But, I want them to know that. Is that? Yes, that is, because I couldn't pronounce her last name.
Wow.
So, I think that's a great idea. I'm not SAG yet, but I'm in Actors Equity, and I actually just filled out the name change form because I too am dropping my last name artistically, I think. And I had a similar I need to keep it, I've always
like a family lineage, it's like I've had it since I was a little girl.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
But I'm good with it. It still will be there. It's just, I don't have to have it so many names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton, real name, Michael Douglas.
Whoa.
There could not be two.
Yeah, there can't be two.
Exactly.
That's like a thing inside. You can't.
Exactly.
And that's why there's middle names everywhere. Philip Seymour Hoffman. I'm sure there was another Philip Hoffman.
There it is.
Couldn't do it.
So I purposely didn't explain the form. I like to do it on the show.
Okay, great. Lay it on us.
So this is it's basically. I thought I'd invented something original, and this is basically just a living room. So we'll just talk about whatever we're talking about, like right now, whether or not we're going to keep our last names, and we can talk about anything we want. And then at any point during the show, anybody can initiate an improv scene
at any time,
probably inspired by whatever it is we're talking about. Anybody can initiate an improv scene. That scene can last 30 seconds. It could last 3 minutes. It could last however long it lasts. And then at any time, any of us, when we think the time is right, can call scene and end that scene. And then we could go right back to talking about whatever we want. Okay?
And there you have it.
Wow.
The rules.
And if that, hopefully that happens at least 4 times during the hour. If it happens more, fantastic. If it happens less, my last name will be taken from me by force.
Wow.
Ralph.
Yes.
It would just be Ralph Jean?
It'll just be, no.
Ralph middle name. What's your middle name, Ralph?
I don't have one.
Neither did my mother, which is JP. I think a cool thing.
Yeah, I think only I have two sisters. Only one of them has a middle name. I don't know if
Did she win the lottery?
I don't know
what. They're like we only have one name.
Yeah, only one person got one. My dad doesn't have a middle name. My mom had a middle name. Yeah.
Well, you guys have a 2 for last name, sort of.
Yeah.
It's
Is it hyphenated?
I also don't know if Haitians are that big on the middle name thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't like my
mom was one of 12, so she was towards the end. So I think they just ran out of names.
Yeah.
Like, I don't fuck Kathy. Yeah, I don't know.
Where does she come from?
So my mom's lineage was Greece.
Wow. I was conceived there.
Get out.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Was there moussaka involved? Or?
Oh, you know it.
Yeah.
Moussaka to me.
What's that really strong booze called? It starts with an O. I want to say like
alcohol.
Ouzo? Is that what it is?
Ooh.
The ooze.
The ooze.
That Grecian ooze.
I have no Greek connections.
That's okay. I am technically half Greek, but cool. I don't connect with any of the culture. Like I love pita.
Mm-hmm.
What's cool. Not to love?
What's not to love? It's better. I know naan is better. If we're talking about the battle of the breads right now,
battle of the breads,
I'd say garlic naan specifically is number 1. Challah is number 2. That's my other half Jewish.
Okay,
so I gotta stand up for challah, but matzah can go fuck itself.
There's a time and a place, I think, for matzah.
That's some matzah.
Specifically one holiday.
I actually, there was a time in my Haitian household when we had a lot of matzah coming in and out of there. I think it was on sale at a store or something, and we were
it's always on sale after Passover.
We were getting a lot of matzah, and I was like, "Damn, what's going on?" I didn't know anything culturally. I was just like, "This is some weird crackers." They're
you guys pushing matzah?
Hey,
you got the stuff?
Yo, Holmes. Hey, man. You being too loud, okay?
Sorry. I'm looking for the stuff.
Chill out, bro. Chill out. Okay. Let's make it discreet.
Oh, okay.
Let's make it.
Do you have the stuff?
Yeah, I can't hear you whispering, man.
Do you have the stuff?
Oh.
That sweet flat.
Thank you for respecting me, my rules, this alleyway.
Of course. It's a very nice alleyway, by the way. I love what you did with the place.
The decor is a feng shui. Where you put the dumpster, you can't just put it anywhere.
No, it's very welcoming.
It's that's the corridor. The walkway is open. Yeah. The garbage is behind us, not in front of us. Yeah.
And the bed doesn't even face the door. That's like the first rule. Like, good job. Like, this is really
first of all, that's not my bed. I just sit there to chill out when I'm waiting to exchange stuff with different people.
I apologize.
Okay.
But so I'm sorry.
You didn't know.
Yeah, it's so we're like 2 months past.
This is Bronte, by the way. This is my associate Bronte.
Nice to meet you, sir.
What's up?
Yeah.
Hey. I don't know. I've never did this kind of drug deal before.
Well, first of all, I mean, I got to call the F in the alley. You're wearing galoshes.
Oh, you noticed.
To an exchange. I'm not going to use the word
nice.
You use.
Thank you.
They're very nice.
Cool.
Oh,
But it stopped raining. How long now, Bronte?
2 days ago.
It has not rained for 2 days.
You could never be too prepared. You know what they say? If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
That's true. They do say that.
They do say that. I've heard that.
Well, wearing galoshes is not a crime.
But I tell you, it is a crime.
What?
Exchanging drugs in an alleyway.
That's true.
That's a crime. We don't want to bring more attention on us.
All right. Listen.
As fashionable as you are right now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all totally legal because unleavened bread isn't drugs, and that's what we're selling here.
Yeah, I was just the metaphorical drugs,
right?
Because I'm addicted to it. I love it so much. It's so good.
I understand.
But yeah, I'm looking for like 75 boxes of it, and I heard this is where I go.
Okay, but I want you to know, as much as we're talking about, it's not a crime, it's not a this and that. Have you ever? you coming back for more and more and more and more and more.
That's a lot of boxes.
This is the Cuban matzah.
I'm not
very it's very prized.
Imported by the Cuban
for
Jews.
Its taste, its special taste.
The Jewish people of Cuba are very proud.
The best matzah.
The best matzah.
That's what I hear.
Look at Bronte. His arm is broken.
Yeah, because it's broken because I was reaching for our last box.
It was under a door, was
matzah.
Closing. One of their door, like
Jones
Indiana
style?
Jones
Yeah.
door.
Oh
and
my
you
God.
still see it.
It really hurt.
I don't know why that made me laugh so much. What a desperate maneuver.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right.
We would be back in stock with those,
Yeah.
in a little while, but you would just have to wait it out probably.
Oh, man. I don't know why. I don't know why I went Cuban, but it felt right.
It was good. I wouldn't have personally being being white. I don't want to do that. But like, you know what? That is your right.
I wanted to
You
dance.
do you.
I wanted to dance.
I liked it. I felt
you.
like there was a little bit of flavor in the room, which
I liked
was
it too.
appreciated.
Thank you. I imagine he had a thin mustache.
Ooh, pencil thin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. There's a lot that happened already. 12. Your mom is one of 12.
Is she from Greece?
No.
Okay.
My mom is first generation.
Okay.
She's-
Parents are from Greece.
Mom, my grandmother from Greece. My father, and my father's not from. My grandfather is from Hungary. So I heard that they don't really get along. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. Someone told me that, and I'm the kind of person
Wait,
that
on the
like
same side or on opposite sides?
don't know. I never met them. I don't never met them. So I don't know. I just know from what my mom has said. But again, she was one of 12. Didn't really get a lot of one-on-one time.
Where
with
was
them.
she in the birth order?
She's second to last.
Second to last.
Yes.
Wow, that's like down there.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Second to the baby, 2 litters. So 6 and 6.
Okay.
The first 6 don't talk to the second 6.
Get
2
out.
separate fathers. Really? Grandma left abusive relationship, but sort of left everything.
Wow.
Was like bye, and then found this other guy.
That's heavy, man.
Yeah. And now my mom's dead. So it's like, whatever. It's cool. Sorry. I find that funny.
Yeah,
but that's
Dead Moms Club.
yeah. Ow.
What up?
It's pretty fucking horrible.
Rapping. Yeah. Okay. Where are you in your birth order?
birth
I
order.
am one and only, baby.
Wow.
Only
Yeah.
child,
Only
a shining
Sloan.
star.
Only
Only Sloanly.
And let me tell you, now having Dead Mom Society sucks. It sucks.
Yeah.
Having I can't look at a brother or sister and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And that's the only part I'm like,
You're
y'all
just
fucked
you're the
up.
Travolta meme. You're just like,
Yeah. I'm
Are you
like,
close with any of your 11 uncles or aunts?
Sadly, no.
Damn.
Oh man, she's not going to listen to it. My mom, but yeah, they're Jehovah's Witnesses. My mom converted to Judaism, converted back before she passed.
what?
Whoa.
Crazy shit.
It's a radical
Crazy
shift.
shit.
Well,
Yeah,
right
we're
under the
going
buzzer.
left, we're going right, we're going
Whoa.
zigging, we're zagging. That's
Zigging,
like, yeah.
zagging, damn.
Yeah, my parents actually broke up over it when they first were dating because my dad was like, hey, love you. This is awesome. Can't marry a Jehovah's Witness. Not going to do that. And they broke up over it. And then my mom literally, like, I think 2 weeks went by and she was like,
She reconsidered.
I can't live without him.
Wow.
And they spent 45 years together, or close to 50, I believe.
Holy
Wow, that's a
moly.
real love
and then
story.
right at the end, she
And
went,
then right at the
okay.
end, she was like, yeah, like 7
JK.
years before she passed, she was like, I kind of left the house to go to college. And she was like, well, what a better time to jump back into that Jehovah Whitney.
Okay,
They
so
had
wait a
been
minute.
together so long at this point that he was like, it doesn't matter.
Oh, no. This is when it gets really interesting.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
So my dad was basically like, out of sight, out of mind. I'm not paying attention to this. Had an emotional affair with his business partner. He owns a firm. I won't say whatever.
This is
I won't blow him up.
Oh,
I'm writing a screenplay about it. It's pretty crazy.
I can't wait.
And then he's with her now. The whatever. So I don't like her. I don't like her at all.
You're allowed.
Yeah, I'm allowed. And I go to therapy. I made boundaries.
Shout out to therapy.
I love my therapist.
Oh man.
Don't get me started. We've been together for like almost 6 years, and I'm like,
me too,
dude, I fucking
therapist.
love you.
Yeah, my therapist is like an angel in my life.
Yeah.
You in therapy, Ralph?
Listen, not only am I in therapy, I'm going to tell you my therapist's name. Because I don't give a fuck, because I'm proud. My therapist's name is Glorious Dunkerley.
That's the best name.
Shout out to Glorious.
Glorious.
Let me tell you something. I saw her name on a list.
You.
I saw her name on a list, and I immediately went for that sight unseen.
That
just because her name was Glorious Dunkerley.
It's a strong name.
It's a strong name, dude.
I think we should start using that philosophy for everything. I'm looking to get a breast reduction. I'm looking for the silliest name.
Yeah. Just
I want like Boobykins Von Trapp. Like that's what I want.
Because it can't. Well, I was something like that happened the other day. Like somebody's name was the thing that they do.
Oh no! Like a waxer named Hairy Leg.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. But it's like that's just God telling you, like, listen, this was meant to be.
Yeah, that's fate.
There's no mistake about this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love all that. Okay. So I love this that your mom at the last minute did a fucking cold beef.
Yeah, she did a spin move.
She did. She religiously went up with the right and switched to the left, right.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, and the dad didn't like it.
Yeah.
Kind of emotionally pieced out.
Yeah, emotionally pieced out with the lady day after mom dies.
She's
there.
That's fast.
She's there. Oh, you think a little bit?
Whoa, dang.
But yeah, and it's just like it's crazy, right? Because like parents, like I don't know,
they just don't understand.
I'm getting deep right now. I don't know, parents falling from their pedestals.
Yeah, they're human beings.
They don't tell you about that shit. Yeah. They don't tell you. They're like, hey, life's gonna be hard. You're gonna get some ups and downs. Mm-hmm. They don't tell you, hey, you're fucking heroes that you like love. They're real people too, and they make fucking mistakes, and they are human. And I'm like, no.
See, that is one. That one of my favorite. I like to quote myself.
Quote it.
I am very arrogant.
Give it to us.
One of my favorite. I'm sure somebody else said this more eloquently before me, but I like to say to myself, all of your heroes will disappoint you. Mm-hmm. And I love it because I'm not saying that they're not your hero or that they don't deserve to be your hero. They're still your hero. They will disappoint you. And I actually love that. Yeah. Because it's like, it makes me have to deal with what's the word I'm looking for? The dimensions of life that somebody can be dear to you, have taught you and, formed you and protected you and still be an asshole and still fuck up. And I love that.
Excuse me. I just want to make sure that I'm in the right place. Uh-huh. I'm looking to make a switch. From my current religion to another religion. And I just wanted to hear like what you're promoting these days, what religion or religions, you guys might recommend to me.
Of course. Well, thank you for coming.
Yeah,
first of all, we're
welcome.
So happy to anyone that walks in. We're so happy. Well, can I ask you what your current religion is?
Yeah, my current religion is flowerism.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
I'm
Could you explain?
I'm very good with plants.
Uh-huh.
And the flower, it's like the life cycle of the flower is like, wow, any life cycle.
And you want to leave that then?
Well, it's been great.
It's been great.
I just, there's a lot out there, and I feel like it's just time for me to, shake things up and make a change.
Of course. Okay. Well, let me show you around the room. Okay. Shall you? Okay. Now you've heard of Catholicism, Judaism, Muslims, but since you mentioned flower, we do have pumpkin seed, which is really just the love of fall.
The love of fall.
Yes.
Oh,
and you use it. Yes.
I could get into that.
I mean, I know it's a little adjacent to flower, but if you really wanted to go the opposite, we do have toilet bidet.
Okay, tell me more.
Now,
hello.
This is the leader of toilet bidet.
Oh, hello.
I just happened to be visiting the offices today. The offices
of religion.
Of religion.
Yes. They drop by every now and then. Would you like
to tell me a little bit more about your religion?
Everything passes through the body to nourish it.
True.
Amen.
That's true.
Amen.
Breath,
Amen.
Oxygen, sunlight, water. And then it all has to pass out.
That's true.
Where does it pass out from?
That will be the butthole.
The anus. The anus.
That will be
penis. Right.
The
That's
anus.
Yeah.
Right.
Even flowers have an anus.
I'm not sure that they.
Have you ever seen a flower's anus?
I can't say that I.
We actually have a diagram right here, if you don't mind looking.
This is my spirituality.
So get out of town. It's been there the whole time.
The whole time. Not a lot of people know. It's just directly on the bottom of the flower.
Wow. Where you think it would be?
Exactly where it would be.
Wherever that there is waste, excrement, bile release.
So
wherever there is.
Basically, are you trying to tell me that it's all the same thing, right?
I guess at the end
religion,
of the day,
it's all the same thing?
I think religion could be anything as long as it's old and makes you not kill and rape people.
Okay.
Because you're scared of what will happen after.
I'm inclined to agree.
I'm going to go with the toilet one.
Lovely.
You have to buy a $24.99 bidet.
Oh,
it does come with a squatty potty, though.
Salvation.
As a former practitioner of flowerism, our entire currency is flower-based, so I...
Speaking of which, comes with a box of plant-based laxative.
All right, then. Let me just...
It's a suppository scene.
Cash or card.
I didn't know flowers had a butthole.
They can. Everything has a butt.
Everything has a spiritual butthole.
Animals, but not plants. A spiritual butthole. Yeah.
Well, how do plants... Well, I guess pollination...
I guess they have a waste removal, I don't know. I'm actually not a... Believe it or not, I'm not a plant expert.
I'm not a botanist. Last time I checked.
Botanist? So I
have some questions.
Please.
Okay. I want to know, Sloan, I want to know more about your clown before
That's
the
where
show.
I was going.
Yes.
You read my mind.
Before the show, Sloan was saying that you are into clown.
Yes.
I know that Ralph also is a clown. So I kind of want to hear about everyone's, do you have a particular clown persona or do you have several clown personas? Tell me about your...
Before you begin, I want to say that my first time seeing you that I can remember, because I'm sure we run in similar circles, is I was at Clown Flex maybe 6 months ago.
Clown Flex?
Oh, so you saw my Officer Scott character.
Put on by Clown Jim. Shout out Clown Jim.
Yeah, we were having another show December 7th at Brooklyn Art Haus.
There it is.
Okay.
So I'll be also
Mark
in that
your
show
calendars.
as well. So come check it out.
Officer Scott and I was just like... Yo, this cop is killing right now.
Yeah, so my main clown is Officer Scott. He's a bumbling idiot. I'm actually January 27th is my premiere solo show.
Hey, congrats. Mark your
you.
Everyone.
Please mark your calendars.
Where is it at?
So that's also going to be at Brooklyn Art Haus.
Nice.
9:30.
They're coming up. That place,
yes.
Brooklyn Art Haus. Okay.
Don't remind me. In rehearsals every day. It's pretty crazy, but I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun time. There's going to be dancing, singing. love.
Everything you
I
could
might
want.
kiss somebody. I don't know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah. I don't know if you were able to get your question out.
Oh yeah, I just had like a clown curiosity.
Yeah, no,
I want to know some more.
I think I started clowning right when I moved to the city in 2016. My first gig here was actually Commedia dell'arte. If anyone knows what that is, it's with the masks.
I have heard.
Old Italian comedy stuff.
I was part of Virginia Scott's Commedia company.
Oh my gosh, I was as well. That was the company I was with.
So you were there probably right before me.
Yeah, I was in the beginning. Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
And so I started with that, and through that, I know.
I'm sure the guys have talked about it. Who was on at that time?
Christopher
Tramontana?
Yeah, Tramontana. There's Brant, Will Clark.
Yep. We're all
Jared.
Yep.
Jeff.
I'm Jared's roommate.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Clown connections.
But really it is truly a beautiful community.
Yeah.
They show up for everything. And it's so freaking cool. It's made me a better performer all around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think comedy in general makes, everybody a better performer, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I offended one of my students today in my improv class. I'm not going to say his name, but I have an older student who's part of the Brooklyn College's acting conservatory. Actually, has two acting conservatories, an undergrad and a grad one. So I got an older gentleman who's part of the acting conservatory, which I think is really cool. And he's younger than me. He's not that much older, but I offended him today because he was like, they're in improv class and they were talking about, well, what about dramatic improv? Like, that's cool. And I was like, no, it isn't.
No, you're right. It's not.
Yeah. Like,
only if you're playing something so silly in a serious tone.
Yeah.
That's the only time I like it.
It's like comedy improv contains so much everything. It needs to be very dramatic to even be funny.
Could this student provide you with an example of what they were talking about?
Yes. Yeah. I shut it down immediately.
Okay.
Because there's also curious. Commitment.
Yeah.
If you are so serious about the commitment in a scene, that is amazing.
It feels like dramatic improv. I was really into it when I was young and first moved to New York. I was like, cool, dramatically improvised. But now I'm just like, oh, you're just like doing what we do, and then you're trying not to be funny.
Not to be funny.
Yeah.
Which is...
It sounds like a scene study class that I don't want to be in. That sounds like a bunch of people dramatic pausing for way too long.
Yeah, I took a dramatic class.
Now, Leslie...
dramatic improv class.
Leslie, I want you to... What we want to do is we want to find the truth. The truth.
Yeah, we want you to imagine.
Imagine
yourself.
The given imaginated circumstances that the character finds them. Root yourself in the ground.
Yes. This is real to you.
Mm-hmm. Now, you're coming into the laundromat and you've lost your lover.
Mm-hmm.
And excuse me, Stan. Sorry. I'm already becoming emotional.
Oh God. Keep it together. We haven't even started. This is just the beginning of class.
Leslie, you're coming into the laundromat.
You've lost your lover.
Lost your lover.
Lost. I cannot place him, or they are dead.
Oh,
wow.
Sorry, I'm just
Stan, I'm gonna remove myself. I'm just gonna step back for a moment.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
I'm just gonna step back from. I'm gonna stand near the red curtain where I'm out of the zone.
You take a second. That's fine. Your lover is missing, and you are going to the laundromat to do your clothes right after coming from the police station to make a missing person's report that your lover is missing.
Excuse me. Are you serious about your craft? I'm sorry. Are you serious about your craft?
Yes, I am. I want to be very good at this. I hope that I'm displaying that. I do care.
It's coming through for me.
Okay, good.
Stan, am I overreacting? Because I just sincerely want to only commit to teaching students, to teaching pupils who have a commitment.
I am so committed.
Tell us more about your commitment, your level of commitment.
I would shave off my eyelids for this studio.
Whoa.
You have no idea.
That is commitment.
Because then you will see. Because then you will truly see what it means to enter a laundromat in the given imaginated circumstances. Having lost, support me here, Stan. Having lost
your lover.
Your lover.
My lover. Okay, I'd like to, can I
order a box of Tide detergent.
Okay.
Powder, not liquid.
Powder. Details.
Specificity. Truly visualize. I think she can do. I believe in her. This is commitment. This is the picture of commitment.
I love the way your hair, Liza. It's really covering the spot. We can't even notice it now.
Oh, thank you.
Just want to support you in this moment of vulnerability.
Thank
Order
you.
Tide.
Ordering Tide.
Okay.
Stan will be the laundromat clerk.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Please come in with full commitment.
Of course.
I'll be by the red curtain.
Harold, let us do the scene.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry.
How can I help you at this laundromat?
I have come to this laundromat to undo the dirtiness in these clothes.
Oh.
Because they remind me of my lover who is gone.
A lost lover?
A lost love.
Elongate your neck.
A lost love.
Yes.
And
I require powder tide.
Powder Tide.
Powder Tide.
We have indeed Powder Tide to metaphorically release and also tangibly release the dirt and sadness from your clothes.
But do you have individual boxes? I'm no longer a part of a couple.
One moment, let me just check in the back.
Now, sit in your sadness. Sit in your truth.
Oh, the sadness is percolating. I can feel it.
Now, students, this is art.
Thank you so much.
Scene.
Okay. I don't know what just happened. That was beautiful.
Was that an impression of the teacher from your class, your dramatic improv class?
I was a teacher. Oh, no, the dramatic improv class? Oh, man. I vaguely remember who ran it, but my God. I'm surely there was some sort of blazer and scarf combination happening.
A blazer and scarf combination.
Some sort of
acting
Kirk Cameron haircut.
They got a type. I know. Sorry, I just burped into this
Sometimes
microphone.
let it out. This is a safe space.
Thank you so much. One of my acting teachers would call us assholes if we were bad. Never me.
Yeah.
But if you weren't prepared, she'd be like, say, I am an asshole.
Really?
Whoa.
And you'd have to say, I am an asshole.
Whoa.
And she'd be like, great, sit down.
Was she smoking a cigarette when
she was a chain smoker. Yes, she was.
Yes.
But honestly, she was great. She liked me. So like,
there you
whatever.
Go. That's all you need.
You know, I guess that's a privilege that I had, but I don't know. I was like,
but you worked for that.
I did. I was always prepared.
Yeah.
I was like, to be honest, she did not ever yell at anyone if you were prepared and you were truly trying.
Only
it was
if you
really like
it.
if you just came in, you were like, I don't know this monologue. Like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm,
Like even one day I was not prepared and I straight up said it. I was like, I don't have this memorized. She was like, all right, we could sit down.
Nice.
So I was like, okay, I was honest, whatever. But,
nice.
I think you need those mean teachers to build character,
I don't know if you do. I don't know if you do. I mean, I have had, my share of, I don't know, more often than not, my acting teachers have been like very wonderful and encouraging. But I don't, I don't think it's just either it's kind of, it's an either or. Either you're the kind of teacher that like, encourages people, or you're the kind of teacher that like tears people down.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's more about the
teacher. I do prefer the nice teacher.
Of course.
Not saying I don't, but yeah, I was just like, okay, well, if I could survive this,
right,
I could do anything. That was,
I'm straight up mean to my students.
I'm sure that's not at all true.
I'm like, sit down, not funny. That's how I'm stealing that from. I mean, here's the thing. If you're funny, you can get away with being mean. That's what I find. That's really the best. I like be like, this is not good. Sit down. And I do like it. Sometimes I am, I guess what you could call mean, because it then makes everything not so precious. So then when something's not good, then I'm just like, all right, I wasn't good today. And it's not the end of the world. It's not some calamity.
It's the yes, I will be funny today. Yeah. No, I won't be worried about being funny.
Yes. Talk to me about your clown journey.
Ooh, journey to clown.
Oh my gosh. Well, I wanted to obviously just be, well, not obviously, I just wanted to be an actor.
Yeah. I think that's a path a lot of us tread.
Yeah. A lot of us tread on that. And I know this is a podcast and I sound so sexy, but I am not an ingenue type. And I was always the mom. I was always not cast. I was, don't understand. I'm super talented, but so I was like, okay, I guess I have to do my own work. I moved to the city. I was like, oh my God, like I'm literally going to be on Broadway tomorrow. Like
tomorrow.
Yeah, yes. Tomorrow, mark your calendars because I'm going to be on Broadway. But I was like, oh, I'm not getting auditions. I'm not, okay. I did comedy and improv in college. I guess I'll just do a sketch show. And it's easier than I thought to get a space. Like, you just got to email someone and be like, can I have a show? And they're like, sure. And once I discovered that, I was like, oh, I'll just do this for a bit. And then with Commedia and Clown, I started taking workshops with friends like Carter Gill, Kate Owens.
Okay.
And that's how Kate and I met through this like crazy like all female clown meet. It was like six of us,
awesome.
And I almost didn't go, which I couldn't imagine because my life would have been different, life. And I'm so thankful to know Kate, just like as a person. She's just so fucking cool. Cool. And then through that, I started to go to Clown Gym, and I was like, oh, I really like this. And I just incorporated it into characters, which is to a lot of people unheard of. But I'm like, but it works so well together. I don't understand.
Yeah, it does make sense.
It's just listening. That's all it is. It's listening. And they're like, oh, they like that.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I have another line written, I'm going to keep doing this because they like that.
Yeah, so, this is working. Let me just do this.
And that's sort of how Officer Scott came to be. And it was really funny. It was originally just a sketch, and I would never play it. I would just give it to men. And they would never do it the way I wanted it to be done. I was like, I don't know, just like different, like bigger. And like, they do a good job, but like, and then I think someone got sick and I had to do it because I was like the only one that like wasn't in that scene.
And you nailed it.
And I nailed it. And I put this like stupid outfit together. And people were like, oh my God, like this guy, you got to do more of him. So I was like, okay, they'll make that into a 5-minute character, which turned into a 7-minute and a 10-minute. And now it's going to be a full hour. So I yeah, it sort of just like happened, which is crazy.
That's great.
And I don't know. I've noticed that I play a lot of men, which I was talking about last night to a friend. I don't know what that means.
Be your own man. That's what it means.
I guess. I don't know.
I think it just means that, that personality and gender is expansive and it doesn't matter.
And like, I've had that talk with myself on shrooms. Like, I'm like, am I non-binary? I don't know. I don't know. And I was like, no, I'm a woman. I'm queer, but like, man. And then I was like, no, I don't know. I just like stepping into drag a little bit sometimes.
It's so interesting when you were talking, because you were like, oh, I'm not going to be cast as the typical ingenue. Mm-hmm. But to me, like, I feel like, especially in comedy, it's like comedians, I think, are like, I think we identify as artists more than actors do, and are creative. And I think, to me, it's like so beautiful that you weren't stuck in what to me is a very narrow box, and instead you're able to imagine like the fullness of all the things you can be. Like, you can be romantic, you can be I'm a fucking cop, you can be all these things, and you're able to paint that and build that yourself instead of waiting for somebody with no imagination to go, I don't think Seth Rogen could be a lead. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, well, they're not really a creative.
Yeah, but it is like, he's a human, like, that's what people look like. I look like people. Like, that's what I always like go back and forth with. It's like, oh, I want to escape reality and like see beautiful people on TV. It's like, don't you want to see yourself on TV? Like, I want to see myself on TV. Every time I see somebody like over the size of a 16, I'm like, fuck. Yes, like, I'm so excited.
I just want to say, we've only met a few times, but every time I see you, I feel like my eyes. You have just a brightness and
we need you on TV.
Yeah,
thank you. I need me on TV, please. Oh my god.
You carry such a such a big smile, and I don't know if it's the blondness, but you beam
like a ray of sunshine.
So, I try to be a ray of sunshine. I try to, like. I look up to like Melissa McCarthy. That's like my big one. Mm-hmm. And like,
she's amazing.
Yeah. Oh my God. And like, I want to be nominated I don't need to win. I just want to be nominated for an Oscar.
She does.
Wait, what was she nominated for?
She played the journalist. I forget what it was.
She's a dramatic actor as well, and she's so good. Yeah. And then she's so funny. I really admire her. She can do everything.
Oh my gosh, she's just amazing. I love her husband too, and they work together, and it's like I'm just looking for my little partner in crime, But it's crazy. I've never been in a relationship.
Ever
in my life. Ever in my life.
Never.
Wow.
I've only gone on like a couple of dates. I have a lot of like body issues, so that also has that. But like, I don't know. I'm great at making friends. Oh my God, so easy. I'm a Libra. So, but yeah, can't get past the thing. And like years of therapy to get over what's wrong with me. Right. But now I'm like, everything's great with me. Like, I don't understand. Getting that delusional is really healthy for me.
I was telling my students, I didn't have my first real girlfriend until I was 30.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I couldn't, I had to ride. This will sound like I'm making it up, and is 100% true. I literally had to ride my bicycle around the United States.
Oh my God.
To figure it out.
Wow. Maybe I'll get started tomorrow. I'll get started tomorrow.
I couldn't. There was just something in my way that I couldn't figure out. This was for me. Mm-hmm. I don't think this has anything to do with you.
If you wanted the relationship, you couldn't figure out.
I couldn't figure out how to even open the door.
Okay.
Like, it was never working out with any woman.
To have the conversation.
Yeah, and what I discovered in riding my bicycle around the United States is I was trying to like engage with women without risking any rejection. And I had to ride my bike around the United States to face my fear of rejection.
Wow. I'm going to enchantments on the Lower East Side and paying witches $45 for a love candle. So that's what
cool.
I'm doing.
I support it.
I burned it for 7 days straight and nothing's happened.
Well,
so I'm like a total believer.
If you would like to find love, I can offer you a few options.
Oh, please, I need love. I'm desperate for love.
Come into my boudoir, urchin. Yes.
Oh, it's quite warm in here.
Yes, very many candles and the fires are burning.
You have a cat as well?
Yes, his name is Milo.
Oh, meow. Oh, hello.
Oh, Milo, there you are.
Very nice. Hello. Milo. Calico, I love it.
Milo wears a little ascot and I'm a witch.
Oh, yes.
And I will give you a potion so that you can fall in love. But you must describe for me, what kind of love would you like to find, urchin?
Oh, yes. I want the purest love. The ones where, they bend you over and just fuck the shit out of you. Sorry, what? Sorry. Sorry.
Okay, just describe to me the kind of love that you wanted.
Yes,
the emotional.
Love,
yes,
choking.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. What? Sorry.
Milo is hiding his head in his paw.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Characteristic. Oh, apologies.
Tell me of the love, the romance.
Yes.
Okay. As we are gathered around my cauldron, I can make any sort of love manifest, any sort of romance, any sort of matter of the heart. Please.
Well, I'm looking for someone who's kind.
Yes. A little sage. Rosemary.
Someone who is loving.
Yes, the hoof of an anteater. Yes.
Someone who will live past the age of 35.
Okay.
Since, we're in 1700s.
A morsel of parchment.
Yes.
Milo, eat that cookie.
Also, a very large penis.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Very large, yes.
Milo is in... Oh,
sorry.
Milo is retching. Milo is retching. I cannot. These are beyond my enchantments and conjurations.
Oh, I believe that person's out there somewhere.
Okay.
I'll take anything under 14 inches. That
is monstrous.
Well, maybe not, just to look at. Doesn't need to be used, perhaps.
Milo's dead.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Maybe we could fuck the cat.
No! Sorry. Good. Fantastic. That's where I needed
back
it
from
to
the
go.
dead.
Oh my gosh. How was it?
It wasn't as scary as I thought it would be.
There you go.
Yeah,
that's good.
Everyone can do it.
About?
I hope there's something. I sort of the agnostic part of my life where I was like, I really hope that'd be really cool, but I don't know.
Hey, I'm gonna read this. Phil killed. It says kill date. That's pertinent.
No.
Ooh.
It says kill date. December 31st. Okay. Prepared copy. Giving Tuesday is a global generosity movement unleashing the power of people and organizations to transform their communities and the world. Radio Free Brooklyn relies primarily on the donation and support from listeners like you. So this year we've decided to extend that spirit of giving throughout the whole month of December. Please show your support by pledging whatever you can. Every dollar helps and all contributions are tax deductible to the fullest extent of the law. Go to radiofreebrooklyn.com/donate today and give into the power of giving. Thank you. Hey,
all right.
Why don't you guys read some of this copy?
Hey.
Oh, I'm dyslexic.
Oh, yeah. Hand it to this one.
All right.
You can do some ad-libs on it.
donations. Radio Free Brooklyn's mission is to provide a free and open platform to community and promote media literacy, education, free expression, and public art.
Yeah.
We rely primarily on donations from listeners like you. Every dollar helps us stay on the air and allows us to continue our work in the community. We're a 501c3 nonprofit organization, so all contributions are tax deductible.
Penis.
Please support with a monthly pledge or one-time donation at radiofreebrooklyn.org/donate. If you'd like to listen to RFB when you're not in front of your computer, please download our free mobile app for iPhone and Android.
There's an app for that.
Available in the App Store for iPhone or the Google Play Store for Android. Please be sure to subscribe to our monthly newsletter for the latest news about programming and upcoming RFB events. You can sign up at radiofreebrooklyn.org/newsletter. Hooray!
Woo! Hey, what's that like being dyslexic?
Oh, it sucks.
Shit.
Cold readings are like really embarrassing, and I'm like, hey, I don't read too good. You mind if I take this outside for like 5 minutes?
Can we warm this reading up a little bit?
But I do think it's great to get out of things like that. I didn't have to read that and make a fool out of myself. And I'm like, hey,
use
can't
it.
Do it.
That shit over.
Use that.
Can't do it unless we want to stay here till 12:30. You should probably read it.
Make dyslexia work for you.
Yes.
Is that, I don't want to get into the weeds on this because I don't know anything about it, but is that mostly reading things aloud first time you see it?
Yes. Yeah. So like, and also like memorizing is a little hard for me. Cause like I make like a word pops up that's like not there. And I'm like, oh, I'm memorizing something that's not real. Yeah. And also like with numbers too, like I'll like switch them. If someone like, oh, like we're at 295 and I'm like, yeah, 259. Yeah, got it. And I'm like, what?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you have a guy or a gal or a person who was like, because I feel like there's like a lot of, not a lot of people, but a couple people I can point to, like celebrities and artists who are like, well, I'm dyslexic. That made me go, I'm not dyslexic, but it made me go, oh man, I understand and see it differently and see, oh, this person is super successful, and they could find different ways to cope and deal.
Yeah, I guess it's like I got really creative with how to cover it up because like in school, whenever we did popcorn reading, I'd be shaking in my little boots. And I would go ahead and like anytime
I feel for you.
Yeah, thank you. My life is hard. But every time like we'd go around, first I'd be like praying to whatever God that I wouldn't be picked, and I'd just like pretend to be like scratching my leg or like whatever. But then if we ever paused, I'd read ahead as much as I could to be like, okay, I've read this at least once before.
Okay.
And it was like, okay. But I'd still be like shaky and like, and like, yeah, it was a little embarrassing.
That's tough.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, 2 plus 2, it can be, technically it could be 22 because I put 2 2s together. Technically that could be what it is. So
yeah, he makes sense. I get that.
All right. Yeah. This schoolhouse is just 2 of us. Okay. You don't have to embarrass us.
Okay,
yeah, Mom.
I'm not trying to embarrass you. I'm here in our living room because I'm homeschooling you both. I'm not trying to embarrass you, and
you just told us that like we didn't know that we're being homeschooled.
Whoa!
You think we're dumb, Mom?
No, not
at
at all.
Dad told me last night.
No.
He's like, your mom thinks you're dumb.
I do not believe that those words came out of your father's mouth. I'm shutting that down.
Well, we won't know because he drove off this morning.
Really?
Oh,
fast.
all right. Who is in charge of this classroom? It's me.
You.
Okay.
Who's in charge of this family? I don't know. Dad's gone.
Well, I'm scared.
It's we are equal partners in this relationship, your father and I, and that's,
You guys been married 22 years, 2 plus 2.
Okay.
I heard you guys haven't had sex in like 7 months.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Dad told me.
Whoa.
7 plus 7, 7.
77,
okay,
baby.
Back to the question at hand, mathematics. Okay. I like your creative thinking so much because when you put 2 next to 2, it could read as the number 22. But in the equation that I've presented you with, it's an addition sum. You have to add them together.
Hassel, is mom patronizing me?
I'm just trying to help you learn.
Sounds like it, brother.
I feel like I'm being talked down to by a woman whose husband drove off this morning in a pickup truck.
Yeah, to see
your father and we're dealing with our own issues, and this is not what we're doing right now. What we're doing right now is learning mathematics in the living room. Okay,
we're not learning about Dad's emotional affair with Casey.
Oh my God!
Learning about the fact that this morning he confessed to Hassel that you think we're both idiots.
Yeah, he's like, your mom thinks you two are really stupid. I
never said that. I would never say that.
What were your exact words that you said, Mom?
Yeah.
I never said that.
What'd you say?
I was...
Say it slowly so I can write it down under this math equation on the chalkboard.
I was saying to your father that
slower.
Sometimes I feel that the problem is not the two of you.
Hassel,
the problem is I am not necessarily able to provide the education in a way that makes sense to you. So I just want to let you know that after tomorrow, you'll be going to regular school.
What? What the what?
Whoa.
Mom.
Okay, first of all, that was way too fast for me to write any of that down.
Yeah.
Hassel and we're going to regular school tomorrow?
Regular school. You might be able to, you will thrive there and flourish.
We have been homeschooled for 10 years. We have no social skills.
Whoa.
I wear the same shirt every day.
People are going to make fun of him bad.
The SpongeBob shirt.
And I wear the Minions. We get them mixed up because they're both yellow, but we know.
Oh, I'm wearing the Minions today.
Oh,
Oh, right on time. Okay, fantastic. Oh, okay. Sloan, I want you to plug the shows you got coming up again.
Give us that info.
Okay. Well, first of all, you can follow me on Forever Sloan on Instagram. I post all my stuff. You can come to the Clown Flex on December 7th.
December 7th?
Yep, at Brooklyn Art Haus. I also host a character cabaret every month called the Character Annex at the Pit Loft. You could check that out. I think it's the 22nd. So if you're still in town before Christmas.
Mark your calendars.
And then the big one I want to shout out is January 27th. Brooklyn Art Haus. Officer Scott, too much is never enough.
Yes.
Solo show.
That sounds like a great show.
He's gonna save a life, fall in love. It's gonna be a really good show. I'm really excited.
Big adventure.
I want to see it.
Beautiful adventure.
Congrats.
Okay. Yeah, I want to make sure
Thank you
to go to that. That's 27th, so 2 days after Christmas. Yeah, I'm so glad you came on the show. I feel like we learned so much today that I was like, I was like, this is just gonna be a hang, and now I feel like,
I've gone into too much therapy to just do small talk. Yes. I get into the shit.
We gotta get into it.
Yeah,
it's great. It's great.
I love it, and now it makes so much sense to me why and how you're so funny, because you're just like, this is it, man. This is what I got. I'm Greek. I'm fucking dyslexic.
I'm a clown.
I'm beaming. Let's fucking play. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And I also, man, I wish we gotta have you back, because I wish we'd have more time to talk about
a fantastic guest.
More clown stuff. Okay, Aston, tell people where to find you.
Oh, you can find me on Instagram at AstonHollins. Aston Hollins.
I'm Ralph Jean Pierre, also known as Precious Gorgeous. Hey, look up my comedy and my music on my website, PreciousGorgeous.com. Follow Sloan, follow Aston,
follow Ralph,
follow me, and follow your heart.
Oh,
what's the word? What's gonna be our ending word? How are we gonna end? What are we gonna
shoot for the moon? Because even if you fail, you'll fall among the stars.
Whoa!
Yeah, baby.
Also, fuck matzah. Is that for the right thing?
Yeah, fuck matzah, man.
Good night, Brooklyn.
Good night.
Good night.